All right. Hi, Siam. My name is Nina
Right.
Smed. I'm the head of marketing at LAAIMPA, and I'm super excited to have you here at my winners interviews.
Yeah.
First of all, congratulations on winning the Best AI Screenplay Award for Hello, Charlie.
Oh,
You- Yes,
yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, thanks.
your
Yeah.
story is tense, it's emotionally charged, and disturbingly relevant. And we'd love
Yeah.
to learn more about the creative thinking behind your screenplay.
Um, I started, I think, almost, I think, 6 months before, this because of AI experimenting, films and everything.
Mhm,
Basically, I'm a traditional, like advertising filmmaker.
mhm,
So I have many ideas in the, many folders for the real shooting. So at that time, all this, what do you call, new age AI filmmaking came out. Okay. So I start, making, few films. I think Hello Charvi is, I think, the third or fourth film actually.
mhm.
So other films also got few awards and everything. So Hello Charvi, it's actually inspired from one of these real cases in India. You know that many hit and run cases happens in India. So it's one of the real incidents inspired from the, and it's just I added a little bit, that horror technical, what I call techno horror kind of, little bit, just Bollywood. My the big inspiration was I just want to try something like a Bollywood masala kind of something, like a little bit Bollywood style, musical, but a little bit horror, everything that a mix of everything. So that means it's inspired from the real story, but that's all. I think that's a simple,
So, in the real story, is there an accent that we don't know about? What happened?
It's, I mean, I don't want to mention that one, but it happens, I think, one or two times. But it's again, it happens with the political leaders,
Yeah.
son involved, and it's hit and run by a couple or something like that, and it's all in the night. It's all changed, and the next day morning, it's all cleared because of the political powers and everything. So that's just the one part of that one. And the other one was like a technical, the techno horror, kind of thing, digital horror. That your data is anymore, it's all private, is not private, it's public, that kind of just a, kind
Yeah.
of thing.
And the film itself centers on guilt rather
Yeah.
than a technology itself.
Yeah.
Would you say the AI device is the villain or simply a catalyst forcing Charlie to face her conscience?
Yeah, yeah, I think it's not a villain. Yeah, I think you mentioned that one is catalyst. Yeah, actually, it's the kind of, it's a device. It means I'm just treated like it's not a device, or it means we can treat it like it's kind of what do you call, that one of this guy passed away. It can be a ghost of that one. The people can interpret in a different way. But I thought it's just it's her guilt. It's that kind of hallucination is coming out. So that's all.
Totally. I also think that you did a great job in portraying Charlie because you managed to avoid a lot of stereotypes, you know. How did you approach writing her character to avoid cliches and make her relatable?
Yeah, actually, I'll tell you. Start with this one. I treated the whole thing as colorful Bollywood, that kind of treatment and everything. Charvi, I just that is nothing. Means what I'm saying, nothing different. But I'm from my side is nothing. Maybe it's not different like that. But that. That you can see the good side sometimes. She wants to what you call reveal the other things, but she's that because of this political father other stuffs, that she's hiding all these emotions inside. That I think I just brought it that one as a simple way, that's all. Yeah.
I see. And the live confession scene with the
Yeah.
poison air is incredibly tense and very cinematic. How did you
Yeah.
craft that sequence on the page to balance suspense, emotion, and realism?
Yeah. Actually, it's very funny, but like my working style is not like very storyboarded, like is like first storyboards and everything. What I do, like, uh, I like create basic idea. I just create a basic idea and create the visuals in image, one of these AI images things, and I'll animate. and we'll start working part by part, just one like, so the first part, second part, third part. So that part, I think you mentioned it was not in the first part. Okay, I mean when I started. So actually, I just want something very serious in that thing, and I was checking a lot of things, locking things and other things. So I thought this is the only relatable things. AC is there in India. You can connect with the AC, and this AC thing, I heard a lot of things from one or two accidents happens in India. I think one of these hill areas, AC can be poisonous, that gas leaking and everything. So I just connected that incident also. It's an actual incident. So I just connected that also here.
Mm.
So I just, yeah, I think that's all. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, you definitely did a great job in structuring the script to gradually escalate this loss of control that kept happening.
Yeah.
And while watching this piece, I was thinking, oh my God, I do have a smart watch. I do have a smart TV. I do have a smart lighting system. I was I was gradually getting, oh my God, God forbid something like that happens. That would be crazy. And next question. One of
Yeah.
the most unsettling aspects is the ambiguity. Was the AI truly real, or was it psychological or drug induced?
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So when we see Charlie in the hospital, we we get this concern that maybe this was drug induced, but then we see the AI on the screen, so that was not the case.
Yeah, that I just kept it open for the viewers, that they can take it in a different way. If you want it, this it's a drag thing, or it can be a hero, what you call the ghost or AI thing, or I just kept it open because even that shot was not there in that end, like that. But I thought, okay, just that it cutaway shot in the end, something to the viewers to, like, maybe think of a next part kind of thing, It's
Ooh,
not end, it's not an end.
shall we expect a part two anytime soon?
I'm not because I'm not doing any part twos anymore because I'm that my style is I'm experimenting every genres actually,
Mhm.
not just one genre because I'm addicted to this AI filmmaking now and I'm doing that every time because it started with a road movie. Second one was a little bit, and now I'm doing a local language, Indian language comedy movie. So it's like I'm trying every genres because here there is there's a freedom there, that complete freedom there, it's all the actors whatever we can try and everything, so that's the freedom I'm enjoying now. So
That's beautiful. And that's the beauty of AI, because you get so much freedom. You can always twist little aspects and keep changing it and keep having a different result with a small budget. Um,
yeah, that's
ultimately,
I'm really enjoying actually. So
right. Ultimately, what do you hope audiences take away from the story? Fear of technology, empathy for Charlie, or reflection on personal responsibility?
I think more personal responsibility, this kind of, I think a lot of accidents happening. People are, that I think few days before also same thing happened in one near in India. I mean, right now I'm in India right now. There is something happened, same thing. And it's about the responsibility and, running away from an accident. There's a lot of, in India, it happens, most of the times. So I just want to, like, just give a message like, running away is not a good thing. You need to take responsibility, whatever it is, even the small accident, a big accident, whatever it is, you need to
Yes,
be responsible for that. Yeah.
absolutely.
I just created, like maybe either, that I kept it, what do you call this, responsible part, but I just kept it for that, maybe a 5 minutes of, entertaining thing. That's all, the first thing. The second is, if somebody wants to take away, there are a lot of small positive things are there. That's all.
It wasn't just entertaining, it was very
Yeah.
catchy. From the first minutes, I was sitting, I'm like, oh my God, what's gonna happen next? And I would love to thank you for choosing art as your way of teaching people a lesson through such an artistic project, which is at the same time very pleasant visually, but also has a deep meaning to it, which I think
Thank
is the best way to create art and spread awareness. Congratulations again on
thank
this
you.
well-deserved recognition. And we'll
Uh,
look forward
I
to
know.
seeing your future projects and news stories. come to life. Thank you so much.
Definitely, we are working on that one. Yeah. Thank you, Naina.
Awesome.
Thank
Awesome.
you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much, Sam.
Thank
See
you.
you soon.